Ehi la ciurma, io sono Matsetes, benvenuti in questo nuovo episodio di Wildermyth. Continuiamo la nostra campagna contro le Strix. Mi pare che qui tra l'altro non si può sviluppare nulla, vero? Fintanto che siamo a questo punto della storia, mi sa di no. Quindi andiamo qua e finiamo la prima parte della preavventura. Ecco. Calamite, porca miseria. Allora, io toglierei il Strix a livello 2. Togliamo, cioè perdiamo un po' di legacy point, ma non importa, e togliamo anche questo. I Mortaghi e le Gorgoni non dovrebbero romperci troppo, ma questi due non li voglio. Perché so poi aumenta tutto troppo e meglio tenere il pericolo basso, almeno in passato usavo questa strategia qua. It's been how many days? Summer's practically done. Did we really wander all this way senseless? The fire carves light out of logs. Why do I feel like everything I knew before is long ago and far away? Because you have a terrible memory. Looks like my unhappiness has infected others. Maybe so. One of those clinging nights that are hard to sleep out of. Mind if I get some more light? You two aren't flirting, are you? Scoot over, make room, make room. Time wanders. Their piled tinder drains to a scatter of the most interesting pieces, the ones we're reluctant to burn. It is able to translate large sections of the archaic text. A little later, but I just don't know if it's more than a picture book. There's a reverent quality to the way the Kierans write about these monsters. It's beautifully considerate, and there are aspects that are interesting, but I think it's time we all lay our heads down. Who's this? Outlaws? Poachers? Ah, è il nostro arciere finalmente. Eccolo, infatti l'ho aggiunto. Ma farei la seconda. Ah, questi sembrano i figli del stampatore. The hill painter approach is noiseless. Even into you three, can a bone bag like me get a little crab? Make a little gap? Glimborn clears the shrinking fire in a bound. Behind me, you two. Wait, isn't that Grymlaf Cedar? Forgive me, I remember your last name. Glad to see you're well, but odd you're all the way out here from the Madorn print shop, right? That's us, Mammo's Liana Madorn. We know this man. This guy was obsessed with our mom. Huh? No, I needed printing done. They introduced themselves around the fire. When was I at your shop last? Can't have been too long. Been at least 2 circuits of the seasons. Oh yeah, the winemaker threatened me with a shovel. Why do you seem so sure? My sister stole those fat, dry wild cherries from your pack whenever you'd come. She always looked forward to it. Huh, I blamed the town mice. Well, good sneaking. Remember you two put my last book together after I went expecting your mom. Liane had the best sense of humor and I couldn't help but bubble back. I'm still sorry she's gone. One time Oh, but sorry. Anyway, came wandering this way and saw your fire. Have to tell you, forest is dangerous these days. Things have come crawling out of... Do you know the Thrixl? You know of them? Have you seen them? Where? What can you tell us? Was tracking a whole thread of them. A stream of them. They're not your grandpa's lostlings, I'll say that. They're real, and they're hideous and memorable. Their heading was unmistakable, 7 bands. They're heading for... our? home. I was not able to get around them, those Thrixl. Get a warning to the townsfolk, but going by the tone of their response, I doubt they fled. I don't think they believed me. Is this happening? How well do you know these lands? How well do I, Grymlaf Cedar, know these lands? That same night. You were that ill painter who'd come to town sometime. Didn't Gail Harper find you sleeping in the Hogpen? Sounds like me, though I should clarify. I wasn't born among them, the hill painters. Was found in bad shape, rescued and took to their way of life. Started collecting their lore, getting volumes printed, bringing it back to them. Got them printed by Liana Mador? Now I see. Yeah. Those two, Dustin and Etusia, were raised by the worthiest soul this side of the stars. I'll always think that. Losing her for a mother would break something in me. You clearly have something else you want to ask. Well, yeah. I had a teacher from here. Came from hill painting people. Herdra Bonesworn? Herdra? Bonesworn? No, sorry, it's no one I've heard of. Another coincidence would have been welcome. Anyway, think you could kill Thrixl? Yeah, Thrixl, I'm ready to try. My adopted people have legends of Thrixl, but legends is all I believe they were. Do those legends include a Mothman? Mothman? You going to say you met the Mothman? You too? By all and any gods, you're loopy, aren't you? The Mothman. No, that is a telltale. Ok, quindi ha sentito del Mothman, ma penso che sia solo una sciocchezza. Allora dobbiamo tornare a Seven Bands. Il resto è stato tutto fatto, per cui noi possiamo... Non possiamo prenderli quei posti, no. Non ora almeno. Lui ancora sta recuperando vita. Bear meal. That old guy would always call when he saw me on the roads. A bitter, endlessly prankable man. It's horribly quiet. This what it's like coming home? Sure, if you live in the ghost dimension. There's chimney smoke, can't be abandoned. Nothing appears out of place, there's no damage. The only sounds are boot scrapes, feeble breeze and their own talk. No birds. If I do need to say so, don't trust your senses. Reminders don't hurt. Into the town center they file. A cloud case sound renders the word in dreary, bloodless hues. Oh, visitors! Who's that? The major, at least she's... Welcome to Seven Bands, these ones of the towns. What are you saying? One of the towns? It's definitely one of the towns that exists, isn't it? That's really your motto? Hey! Schoolmistress? What's wrong with this place? I'm lost. I think I'm lost. They seem enchanted, right? Sleepwalking. Huh? A rasping noise starts, shutters and skips. It comes from nowhere and everywhere. As if a cat's snagging his clothes through the fabric of creation, reality snaps, runs and violently curls. Bits of truth begin leaking into view. Is that a person? It's the miller, old Brogloff bear. That Mothman warned us what we'd see. There's so many flies. Death! We have to run! Death! Finally, the real town of Seven Beds spilled out into view, like a half-eaten corpse dumped from its shroud. Back, old fool! Hide! How many horrors have they visited on these people? Why? The horrors are far from done. Oh! It stumbles through fly clouds. Any and all gods. No, Herdra! Madame Bonesworn, Herdra Bonesworn, are you? Careful, I don't think she's herself. Fear and chaos descend. Ok, mi sa che dobbiamo picchiare di brutto, eh. Cappa di tanta gente, eh. Mi sa che Herdra è stata corrotta per sempre. Siamo messi malino. Allora, lui che roba ha? Allora, può andare in Silk Step, ovvio, e picchiare. Se vai in skill step ignora l'armatura, quindi io lo farei andare in silk step qua. È vero che perde un turno, ma pinniamo quei due. Tu muovi qua. Infonditi con questo, così può fare anche lo splinter salvo, buono. Ah, ma lo splinter salvo funziona solo se hai due... Ah, può pinnare anche lui, pinniamo anche lui. Ok. Allora io metterei lui qua, che resta ancora in difensiva, ma lo mettiamo in sentinella, così se si muove qualcosa... Ah, mi hai stunnato? No, è uscito dal coso per la difesa. Per la difesa è uscito dal silk plane. Porca miseria, mi sa che niente, Allora, dobbiamo vedere, cercare di sopravvivere qua, raga. Il fatto è che lui fa poco danno se non è in silk plane. Porca miseria. Allora, farei con lei magari uno splinter blast dell'albero, così almeno facciamo un po' di... Togliamo un po' di armatura a sta gente. L'altro è stunnato, tra l'altro, porca miseria. Allora, lui può infondersi in poca roba, ma... Porca miseria, niente. Il fatto è che lui se si muove poi... Cioè si attacca poi non fa più altro. Si è messi male qua. Si è messi molto male. Non so cosa sia questo Dream Trap, ma non mi piace. Oh, stunnato, porca miseria. No, per fortuna lui reagisce, però comunque non... No, sono tutti stunnati. Se tolgo la stasi finisce il turno, no, non dovrebbe. Vetusia, togli la stasi. No, non può togliere la stasi? Poi out of action. Si è messi davvero molto male, direi. Oh, lui può picchiare un po', ma non è che può salvare il mondo. No, infonditi con roba piuttosto. E quello quello è già infuso dagli altri. Infonditi con l'albero e vediamo un po' se riesce a fare uno... Eh. Ok, quello è andato, l'altro l'ha schivato, ma uno è andato. Allora, vediamo se riusciamo a sopravvivere più che altro, perché qua è proprio brutta. Per fortuna che lui risponde a tutto, ma fa poco danno. Aia! Allora, ma per fortuna anche loro non ci stanno facendo troppo danno in questo momento, ma... non è comunque sufficiente la situazione. Allora... molto bene. Così che lui almeno può fare un po' di danni. Poi rimane soltanto più lui. E lui lo manderei a picchiare... no. Qua, direi. Quella non la secca, questo neanche. E su questo. No, mi ha stunnato. E se lo è stunnato non reagisce neanche agli attacchi che ricevono. Dai! E tu si è pure stunnata. Dustin, riesci a... ok, per cui lei almeno può... che cavolo può fare? Può fare niente. Riesce a pinnare quei due? No, riesce a pinnare questi però. Che è meglio di niente. Allora, così magari lui si muove qua. Dustin, riesci a fare qualcosa tu, Dustin? Non è infuso con niente, non abbiamo neanche niente nei dintorni da infondere. Ah no, c'è questo. Vai, infonditi qua e vediamo se riesce a... provaci. Ok. Molto buono, così almeno lui... non mi ricordo se si prende il tiro d'opportunità se si muove, mi sa di sì. Ah, la secca? Vai. Madame Bonesworth, do you even know me? Huh? Still too much arm, boy. Power from the trunk. I was almost perfect, your elbows flying like a kite. Here I come. Whoop! Kang! Come on, Glenbaron. Mr. Bonesworn, I'm sorry, I keep fixing one thing screwing up another. We fall down all the time. That's why we have to get good at it. Perfection's a long way off, but if we keep tripping forward, we'll fall closer and closer to our goal. You taught me courage, the courage to fail and forge on. Oh. È rimasto con uno di vita Glimbaron. Peri. No, come dodged? Porca miseria! Qua ci crepiamo tutti. Ma vaffanbrodo? Non uccidetemi Glimbaron, per piacere. Porca miseria, gli abbiamo dato 80 triliardi di vita. E infonditi là, fai un bone lance. Ok. Questo è in stasis, tra l'altro. Aspetta, togligli la stasis almeno. Ah no, però con la stasis forse adesso lui crepa, eh. Sei senza stasi, adesso lui crepa. Vai in sentinella almeno. Cavolo, cavolo. No, non volevo swap weapon, scusa, era... No, non strike, discuss? No. No, niente. Ma questo qua non ci arriva? Ah, range 4. Vai così almeno. Ok, almeno se l'è presa con lei e non con me. Tu riesci a fare il discuss sto giro? Sì. Sono morti? No. No, non lo sono. Tu stai in sentinella perché non mi fido. Tu vai in silk step qua. E... A meno che non sono dentro a casa. Non in questa, non sembra. Che ansia però. C'è ancora la porta là, per cui... Io nel dubbio entro qua perché ho paura che me lo secchino. Eccolo. Arrivasse solo più lui? Boh. Probabile. Scusaci qua, Glimbaron. Stai in sentinella qua. Perché c'è già andata bene che non sei esploso fortissimo. No, aspetta, tanto non so dove sei. Ah, lui sta in guarding, ok. E ci sta. Posso capirlo perché se è là da solo isolato non avrà tanta voglia di far robe. No. Prendiamo Dustin. Il tessile era più forte lei, mi sa, eh? Aveva fatto il corso di tessile. No, avrei dovuto mettere in mezzo così almeno avevano lo scudo entrambi. Vabbè, niente, è andata, mi sa, Era l'ultimo? Sì. Sì. Top. Ah, tra l'altro lui inizia di livello 2, bene. Ah, lo Warrior Armor di tier 1. Gli darebbe meno velocità, ma molta più armatura, meno instant chance e meno dodge. Però ci sta che abbia più armatura, Visto che lo mettevo prima lì, visto che c'ha più vita, è giusto che sia anche bello tosto. Yeah, town life just isn't for me. Starting to be that I can't remember a word without this mess. Have to hope it's not as bad as it looks. As the fighting ends, the final threads of trickster madness fly into the winds. There are survivors. Look. Now people begin to filter from their cold homes in confusion. Poor old Broglov's bears lying out here. His knife's got that inky blood on it. Couldn't fool him, could they? They'll gather the living and bury bodies, the majority well into the process of decay. By night, most have had a chance to remember themselves, try to piece together what happened. An impromptu council is held in the home of a schoolmistress. Under their spell, it all made sense. Wish that reasoning was clear to me now. At least the bits and images we remember feel solid. All us old folks they let live, left us in charge, maybe to fool pastors through. And the young ones they took. But what they do with him? I'd bow to any god who knows. Calli, Dolan, Jambarn and Spurlind, Arten, Eluna and Ona, and all the rest, yeah, led away like cattle. The Trixler took them, so they didn't kill them? What do they want? Why 7 bands? And why was it just the kids? The whole of one puzzle is just the first piece in the next. Hate thinking that might have happened. It's on us still, isn't it, to save them? They resolved to search for the missing ones, the young. There would be no peace, no joy, no relief. A season of terrible hoping will follow. Ok, primo atto completato. E quindi tolgono uno. Tra l'altro adesso chiudiamo, vediamo, diventa troppo lungo il video. The very night of the battle, Glimmeron set flame to the twisted body of his one-time mentor in a fallow field. I thought you'd be with me a while longer. I'll take your lessons. Your name will be remembered. He wouldn't stop working to clean the town up. He'd scour Ardert for signs of the lost. Grymlaf sought the help of his people, the hill painters, to look for the missing ones of 7 bands. Hyung Rafters was the most skilled tracker he knew. Hyung could only speak to what he hadn't seen, mark of any passage. Remember though, Trixler are unlike other quarry. The province of all sense and sign may be in their governors, they will stay watchful. The weather that season was bright and perfect, but it only saddened those left to see it. Dustin and Detusia made a rapid study of anything they could find, anything that might relate to the tricks or their aims. Hey little duck, hey Detusia. What is it? Cricket? Maybe we should just make a guess. Stop thinking, start acting. Our powers came from nowhere. Maybe we have to trust them? Talking about our mystical whatever? I hear you. For me it's... Well, and it takes the joy of being magical. All the ruin, the death, the missing ones. I don't know if I've ever felt this focused. I think there's some answer we're definitely missing, but... Disagree? Oh, no. My mind wandered. I'm just worried. Days are passing, I'm not finding anything useful. Yeah, me neither. Ok, quindi adesso possiamo usare le risorse che abbiamo preso dai villaggi che abbiamo liberato per potenziare un po' il nostro equipaggiamento. Allora, questa io tra l'altro la smantellerei perché mi sa che non serve a un cavolo di niente. No. Vabbè. Allora, darei più che altro a lui magari un arco più... non si può... no. Ah, perché abbiamo legno, allora cos'è che abbiamo noi? 3 ingot, 2 earthwood, un hide. Possiamo craftare un... livello 1. Livello 1. Solo quella base, solo quella base, solo quella base e solo quella base. Possiamo swapparla a questa al massimo. Che gli diminuisce la velocità ma gli aumenta l'armatura, gli aumenta il warding e gli toglie il dodge. No, no, no. E nulla, possiamo fare degli... ah, abbiamo degli amuletini. Ah no, non sono degli amuleti, scusa, sono la secondaria. No, lui ha un amuleto... ah no, il veleno. Può aggiungere il veleno. Oh. Come azione veloce. Ok, questo cos'è invece? Throwing knives. E possiamo mettergli effettivamente i throwing knives là, eh? Possiamo craftarglieli e darglieli. O darli a lui, dei throwing knives. Ma tanto poi li troviamo, no? Non ha senso, non craftiamo niente. Exhausting other avenues, hope of finding the young folk has fallen to scatter query and ill-inspired quest. It's like trying to hunt your favorite cloud from a day last spring. Glimbaron leads Grymlaf to Hellstone, where at least Thrixla had once definitely been. That kind of talk doesn't help you, no? You're right, sorry. Top's not worth our energy. They give much of a day to climbing and slipping around Kieran rubble. The lines and leanings of these ruins make it easy to lose focus and wander. From time to time they're forced to call out in order to find each other. See that silvery stuff on the ground? Molting. Maybe it's... yeah, that's all I've really found, so I'd say the Thrixler haven't been here in some time. Maybe my life's consigned to future searches. Or maybe you have only to open your beak, little bird, and whistle for a favor. Scouring for lost chicks, I take it? I don't believe it's... it's... the Mothman. Take a good long look. I am well worth seeing. Where do I get one of these crazy hats? They no longer make them these crazy, alas. But as the badger often says before breakfast, shall we all get to eggs, or did we wake only to bark and muddle? You have something to share? Have I not made that clear? Ah, but you do so provoke me to prattle. I am in a bit of a rush myself. Dauntless and wanderlorn by my very nature, the idea was a well-sewn seed. I felt called to take myself north and beautifully east, and that is how I happened upon these chicks of yours. I saw them there, huddled and afraid and dwindling in number. It is not a good place where they are. You saw them? And you didn't help them? You seem to assume I can walk into any den of Thrixl and simply rifle through the cupboards? I am flattered, but must humbly admit my talents have eventually limits. Remember your own limits too, precocious birds. Your enemy is well beyond you. It'd be no fun if it was easy. What luck! I am nearly convinced. Very well. By gale breath, northeast, in the wood marsh, an ancient Glimmersian lies in a hidden hollow. Glimmer what? Glimmersian. I shall explain more in a moment, but first here, you must look for trees with my mark on them. I leave it now, upon this stone. The Mothman gleams to a certain tilt of light. And then he went his own way. If there weren't lives in the mines, I'd say we should be tracking that Mothman instead. I know the old font and the wood marsh, it's a long journey, but it's makeable. Yeah, but Glimmer what? The passage of time will cost lives, but clearing Thrixl's sight will disrupt the enemy's webs and help more folks survive. They leave as soon as they can. Every idle moment is haunted by loss. The shadows deepen. All monster groups will draw an extra monster card in every battle. Ok, quindi direi che chiudiamo qui l'episodio, che sono quasi 40 minuti, e ci vediamo poi per quello del capitolo 2, nel prossimo episodio. Ciao a tutti! Come sempre, io vi auguro una buona giornata.